Yeah, I'm ready to go home now. I mean, am I being detained for some reason? You should be able to let me fucking go home. Or, better yet, I want to speak to whoever's in charge. I want to speak to your supervisor. Rat meow. And I want a copy of whatever contract I may or may not have signed. There might be some plagiarism in effect. Plagiarism of my names. That's against the Geneva Convention. See, don't test me, I know my facts. Machine. Very well. Not really. It's like a woman's clitoris to me. I have no clue what it's supposed to do. What do I do with it? No. So that's why you're here, huh? You can move a cell phone a quarter of an inch. No regards. Not even one letter, huh? Because if you work that hard to see, you deserve a show. That's why. You should have worn my brown pants today. They said they were going to host a dinner party in my honor. How many elementals were in the alphabet again? I gotta impress these people. What was the number? Was editing just like not a thing into your recollection? All you do is take whatever video, any video you want. Go to the edit section. You could invert the colors. You could turn the contrast all the way down. You could make it black and white. You could do whatever the shit you want. With that being said, with the right manipulation, you can see whatever's happening in front of the lens. Nowadays, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to not have voice to text on a phone. I think because of deaf people, you have to have one on every phone ever made. That's where it records meetings or whatever, and it puts it into a text form so a deaf person could read it. I mean, there's lots and lots of different stuff that squashes your little move as slow as a fucking sloth method. That was probably still being used in 1902. That's why I said you are in bad need, super bad need of an update. Your Not So Siri is just that. And by calling someone a freak nowadays, it's pretty much like a compliment. People strive to be freaks now. Normal's boring. Schedule when they're gonna have intercourse with their fucking significant other or whatever. No, at 6:30 will be no good. I have to shine my bald head. 7:30, does that work? Nope, 7:30 is no good. Okay. How about 8 o'clock? We shall have intercourse. And sold. I'm gonna intercourse her so good tonight. It's 8 o'clock sharp. Be there or be, well, with Rosie Palm again, I guess. Rosie ain't so bad. Especially if you bring her sister, the stranger. That's when you sit on your left hand for about 10 minutes till it goes numb, you can't feel it. You start beating it with your left hand, it's like somebody else is in the room with you. It's called The Stranger. I don't know who this is, but I kinda like it. Then you know what I have to say about that. That makes you the fucking dummy, right? You have the remote. I have to live with this shit. If it hurts, don't fucking do it. It hurts so bad when I touch myself right here. Well, then stop. Ow! Because whole ordos postmortem is failure. Inhaling swelling delta. Watch it swelling swelters. Still the one that provided just shell and hell and hell as your winter politicians will weld us. So I built the structure just to help ya. So the communists can't come and quell ya. They call me the king of darkness, but I offer you no pain. My brother live with me heart, this when your love is my cocaine. And your soul is my Rogaine. I have a thirst to know your brain. When you enter my domain, gotta take this number for your name. But you don't have to drink cyanide. I'm gonna be right by your side. If you gotta take that ride, they're gonna be in the by side. Perhaps the place we building for the reproduction, no more children. Try to get that number back around 6 billion. I'm gonna rule until then. Found at this colony like a pilgrim. Anybody try to penetrate the section or threaten, we kill them. Number 4 will get you food, even get you tools to build anything your family choose. But within my rules, all white shoes with red strings for all my crews. That lets me know you touch people listening inside my pews. All your dreams and aspirations. This is the affirmation that you could reach him in my world. It's not a disaster waiting, no bruises or lacerations or chooses of aggravation. I'm just trying to rehab a nation from exasperation. It's not an exaggeration. I'm something more than your blood and gore on a level higher than devils or that of Satan. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Goody goody quiet boy, never been no pussy. Could be carrying something up under my hoodie. Course we never snap a kill up all of y'all woody. Now I wanna be peaceful, but I carry desert eagles where ever black people are. You know how black people are, I peep them out. Try to stay evened out. Wanna preach to them, but the evil keep on seeping out. Emotions get the best of me. Messed up, and then y'all get the rest of me. Depressed, just like for like my destiny. I know y'all think less of me, cause I'm always sick and I can't let it be pharmaceutical, super thickest recipe. It's gonna be the death of me. I need to have a cope, just a coach where I keep throwing them pills down my throat. Dysfunctional blunts to do, smoking by bay can get me feng shui, but I wish that it all would go away. Or maybe I should pray for Jesus Christ to just imprint on me. Try to pray for changes sometime, I feel like he lit to be. So I just take another couple doses, probably be fine, but if you get too close, you'll find out that I'm. That makes sense. Where's my fucking contraption? Dag dabbit. Hey, as long as you're cool with this, well, I guess I have to be. Can we just like fucking end it though? Like if I'm gonna die either way, can we just fucking just might submit me real quick? Cause this is fucking bullshit. Look at the pretty sunset. Yeah, what part do you want to hear? Everybody wants to jump to the part where I sold my soul to the devil, but there was a lot that happened before that. I only offered him some tasty soul just because the events leading to it. I was lied to my entire fucking life, and then I was lied to by our fucking creator, too. Sent me to the wrong fucking earth. That's why I sold my soul to the devil. I want my fucking hug. I'm promised a place in heaven. I told the devil he could have my soul. They both owe me the same fucking promise. I found a God particle. I doubt they'll make the same mistake twice. That was a very, very big way of putting the entire story, but yeah, there. So we're not wasting your precious times. There's your Beavis and Butthead pop coloring book. See, some people are like, what, Beavis and Butthead? And they start listening as soon as I said Beavis and Butthead. That's fucked up. I've been screaming it from the rooftops for a while now. A long while. Not only that, I literally did scream it from a rooftop because I thought it would be funnier than this moment right now to be able to say that. But I made doctor's appointments in Texas that I knew I wasn't going to make, telling them about a parasite that I have, giving them my address in Bedford. I fucking held up signs in front of every major corporation's security camera. I learned a little bit of Korean. I learned some sign language. I did smoke signals. I learned some police code. I learned Morse code is boring as fuck. I thought Morse code would be kind of cool, like to be able to like, yeah, I'm talking to you, man. No, it takes 20 minutes to say what's for dinner. So fuck Morse code, that is out. Unless it's SOS, you can blow me. Oh, what else was there? Did I tell you I did fucking smoke signals? I've tried frequencies, I've tried... You fucking name it, man. I have done my due diligence. I know there's a bunch I'm forgetting, but I did it. If I thought about it, I at least gave it a try. I gave my well, not my SD card. I gave my SIM card to one of my cell phones to a bum. This is a chick bum. She's kind of cute, a little bit. But still, I told her what I was doing. I was like, okay, this, I got some weird shit going on, but you could have this. You can make calls, put it in your phone right now, it'll work. And she did. And it worked. And you guys followed her for a little while, instead of me. I pre-warned her. I told her what was going to happen. And I was driving for Uber at the time, so I would drop off my, well, I guess client or whatever. I'd drop off the passenger, and then I would toss up the sign in the front and back of my car every time, because I had to clean it anyways because of COVID and all that shit. Toss this sign that I had pre-made explaining a little bit of my story until I got another ride, and I'd take them down and go get them. I started making it a game. I would, at first, when I first started is I had my bags already packed up with as much fluffy items as humanly possible and acted like they were heavy. And I threw them in my car real fast as I could. And I grabbed my keys. Oh shit, I forgot my wallet. Like, I gotta skip town. And I would do all this frantic like. And I would get my car started and I would drive 10 feet over to the where my driveway ended, and it was turned into a road. 811 Bennett Road, apartment number 6 to be exact, Medford, Oregon 97504. I would park on that road. Bennett is a small stretch of 2 blocks, maximum like 2 blocks. I would watch that 2-block road that never has hardly any cars unless they're coming into the apartment complexes. Go through there, turn to the busiest fucking road ever, and I would sit there and I would write down every single license plate that I saw drive by. And then I'd do it again. And then when I was Ubering, I would look for these license plates numbers and I would see which ones fit. See which ones like kept reoccurring. WHY 375. Lots more, but I had to cram a lot up in here. And or tattooed on the side of my leg, but still. Yeah, you'd have to like dismember me pretty damn well to get all the evidence off. So there's that. No, if somebody does finally come to fucking kill me, I'm just gonna be relieved. But what the hell took you so long, man? I had dinner ready like last year. Sit down at 8 before we do this killing me shit. Like, seriously, you had one job, man. I'm making a fucking cartoon. That's how much overkill we're at right now. I'm ready. You don't have to believe me at all. You really don't. But you can't deny the strange fucking thing that's happening, stuff that's happening around me all the time. People from Myers would have been proud that I stood up for what was right. They said, take this monocle and join us, and you can live a normal life. And I said, but you kill people, that ain't cool. They said, just take the monocle. And I said, no, I don't want to kill people. Fuck you. And they said, smush. Anybody from Myers would have been like, good for you, man. You stood up against the gates and you were by yourself and nobody was even with you. You got your fist shaking at the gates and you're yelling and screaming and hooting and hollering, white power! I mean, fight the system's broken, fight the man. That's what I meant to say. I don't know where that other thing came from. That was weird. I mean, I didn't say nothing. Oh, don't worry. It's probably how DeBejas felt. His neighbors hated him too. He was loud as shit. Being a carpenter and all, you know. So we both had that, Carl. We also, DeBejas and I are the only two people I can think of that got 4 brown eyes. Bet you can't say you got 4 brown eyes. Me and DeBejas do. Well, we have our differences, you know. He's a somebody and I'm a nobody. He got disciples and I got degenerates. Praise Beetlejuice. I mean, DeBejas. Get my words mixed up today. Praise Promise. DeBejas. DeBejas, I mean. Praise R. Kelly. Well, that's pretty much the same thing. Just like Beetlejuice. Listen to Promise. Deblumpkinize the nations. Legalize hosing down the fascists. Where are the badges? What is this wee shit? Love who needs it. Feeling facetious. Definitely feeling facetious. Never trust anyone named Cletus. Can't stress that one enough. Play with your beatits. What is this we shit? Good for two of them. Just like Beetlejuice, listen to Promise and praise it to Beaches. You know what happens when you talk dirty to me like that? If you keep screaming at me, I'm just gonna have to marry you. But if you cheat on me 13 or 14 more times, we're done. Like I promised this time. I'm not supposed to stutter during that. It ruins it, don't you know? I said, who the hell grabbed my ass? When I turned around, there was no one I could ask. 'Cause I was all alone. So I guess the Beaches copped a feel. Cause I wanted to be in your butt right when you walked in. So shame on me for wanting to stick my penis in your rectum. I wanted to get butt naked and wrestle on the ground. Oh, oh, put it in your butthole, butthole, butthole. Cause it's the end of the world as we know it. She's a bitch, but she's hot and she knows it. It only took one beer and she blew it. I don't know why her pussy tastes like juice spit. She's a slut, but so am I don't care who knows it, and I feel fine. I won't do those ones. Those were just for poops and tickles. If I skid on your inky dinky dink, will you skid on mine too? Because I love and you. All my friends are cokeheads, hide your blow. Oh, pardon me. I was just pondering. Well, why don't you take a gander over yonder at the whippersnapper running a gamut over by the rubbish can? Anyways, what can I do you for? What? What can I do you for? I'm sorry. Are we fighting or are we cool? Like, what did you say at me? Words? Holy shit. Oh, I mean, that's what I said. A Ringo. There's evil on my foot. That's what you say when someone's lurking in the bushes nearby or something. There's evil on my foot. I can smell it. I think there's evil on your foot too. I can smell it. Oh, you know what? I saw that dog taking the evil earlier. We both have stepped in it. Mystery solved. Good thing we had our lucky leprechauns at us, or so. The wind, do I give someone my shit? I don't understand our language. It's currency, yeah? Well, how much is, like, jack shit compared to one of those holy shits? Or a flying one compared to, like, just a normal shit? Because I gotta get a few things. Is Jack okay with me having some of his shit? So I can go to the store and get a few things? I might tell him you said it was okay. I think I might have. I definitely took one of those holy shits earlier. That thing was glorious. I just flushed it down. I didn't know it was worth something. You live and you learn, I guess. When does one know when one is off of one? Can one be on two? I want to be on two. Three is way too much. No way. Can I be on half? Like, splitting with a buddy, he can be on half and I can be on half? What were we talking about again? 2 o'clock. All these Project Blocklist pussies are, all they do is talk shit. They're all narcissistic and harmless. Delusionally car sick. Well, I know that. I know a lot. I know there's 8,600 blah 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 of us in here. In Project Blocklist. But that's the other reason why, like, not the only reason, but that's a big reason why I'm not in any fucking hurry to show you what on my project I got going on. You only want to see it because you want to see what I have. But you think I'd be stupid enough to have, like, all of the evidence, everything that I collected just on me, just, like, right now? Like, if something were to happen to me, then, you know, the whole mission is ended? No. No, for about a year I was pretending to be the most oblivious person on planet Earth and recording. Because you thought I was just a fucking idiot as you're throwing pebbles at me over a fence that is perfectly lined in my favor and not yours, obviously, because you thought you were see-through, but I could see right through the fucking fence. I see you perfectly clear, man. I know from the angle you're standing at, you chose a bad spot. I think your boss was talking about this side of the fence, because I see you, you can't see me. But I pretend I was listening to the best song in the entire world. With my headphones in, but there was no music playing. I was recording. You know how many times I wanted to flinch, but didn't. I think one of the hardest things for me about this whole thing was not celebrating the little wins, because they'd quickly get shut down, or they would stop it before it actually finishes, or something, whatever. I always wanted to be like, "Ha! I got you! I got one." You can't do that, because then they'll hurt you like 10 times more just to show you that they're stronger. So you got to keep the little wins inside and just celebrate on the inside. That was hard for me. All my friends are coquettes, hide your blow. See, I mean, I get it. No one is on Team Travis. Point blank, period, nope. Nobody even tries to meet in the middle anywhere about nothing. Why? Because I'm not making you money? Well, technically I am. And technically, I did that my entire fucking life. Add up the amount of taxes that I paid in compared to fucking anyone else. I'm up there with the fucking... with someone who joined the fucking military, you know? And retired from it. Unless they were, like, in city council, you know, obviously mayor, police officer, firefighter. Those are the people that I would categorize around with how much paid in. Compared to any one of your foot soldiers, I smack them out of the park with how much taxes I paid in. Any one of your foot soldiers, I guarantee that. Minus 3. There might be 3 of them that are like an ex-Marine or something, I don't know. And what the fuck am I doing now? That's because I'm schizophrenic. I'm allowed. You should have thought about this before we left the house. You can't talk whatever you want because you didn't want to be schizophrenic. No. Gotta think about these things. Silver lining of being schizophrenic says I get to talk whatever the fuck I want to because I didn't even know how to spell schizophrenia until you told me I had it. In the definition, that's how it's defined. Well, I was prescribed schizophrenia medication, so where do we go with that? Ernesto Hernandez. Asante. I also had a mental health lady, Shannon Ryan, cold turkeyed me. One day off Adderall. Off the maximum amount she could legally give a human, she said. Because it was such a breakthrough, and then all of a sudden when my insurance changed and I couldn't pay my bill, that was the same day she decided not to fill it. Oh, they weren't related or nothing. It's just I'm cured from ADD. But when my insurance was a good, nice paying insurance, it was a breakthrough. Shannon Ryan, mental health. The behavioral mental health in Central Point. Shannon Ryan. I had a dermatologist. Told me to quit picking. I like my orthodontist, so I ain't gonna say nothing about them. My dentist, Fouts, he can suck a fucking dick. He totally called my orthodontist and told my orthodontist that he needed to take my braces off early because I'm a health risk. Who the fuck kind of dentist, doctor, orthodontist talk like that? And how the fuck would he know? And, Mr. Fouts, your fucking walls don't attach to the ceiling, buddy. They're free-floating walls. I could hear ya. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that fucking piece of shit. We didn't even make it any. We didn't even. What do you say? What are the exact words? We ain't even getting anything off of this, or something like that. Out of this. Because by then my insurance changed, but it was a fuck up that they were fixing. And they don't accept my insurance no more. But I mean, still I got my PERS and stuff. Right? You know, the same retirement basis plan that policemen have and firefighters have. I got mine as well. Because of my last job. As a government employee. That's where I got this. That just goes to show if they want you, no. If they want you out, you're out. It don't matter who you are. You could be a nun by day and a construction worker by night. All you know is work and praise the Lord. If they don't like you, you are dirt piles. As long as they want to. And that to me is fucked. Don't matter how hard you work, don't matter how good of a person you are. It matters how much they like, if they like you or not. That's what it's turned into. A popularity contest. That's why I said fuck you. That, and I wasn't like very high ranking in the already, but still, it's wrong. Even if I was high up, it'd be wrong. Operation Defertilize the Pigeons. I thought we were really talking about fucking pigeons shitting on the buildings and they're sick of it. I didn't know we were talking about people. Like, yeah, just stupid birds. What's for lunch? I was lucky to be where I was, so I was happy as shit. Sitting around all these really important, like, people. I'm like, wow, I'm scared right now. I've had to fart since, like, Thursday. Very high up important people. Very nerve-wracking, too. I mean, and they were all pretty laid back at the police station, but you knew, like, when like, Chief would walk in and somebody was just like, you better be on your game. He was super cool though. Well, I'll bet Trevor Arnold is fucking cheap now. That guy moved up ridiculously fast. Well, I was already there for like 3 years or something when I first met him. And he was just joining in on the community service crew. Like, he was in charge of the community service people. Offering me a job as a community service officer. And by the time I was fired, like, he was there to... Never mind. That kind of sucked though, because I liked him. Probably has a warped opinion all about me now. But Rich Rosenthal, I gotta say that one was a surprise. He always came off as like a pushover, you know? Just a little short, like, weenie almost. But he's got a dark side. The weenie's just his front. And to Danny Fumasi, Chris Rising, Brady Sheen. Larry's already gone. I can't bring Larry into this. Jose for sure. Both the Bryans. Nah, just one Brian. Both the fucking Bryans. The little bitch fucking other one too. Or big bitch, I should say. He's a big old fat fucker. To all them, I gotta say, you yellow son of a bitch. You yellow son of a bitch. All of you. Go down to HR. You do this, yeah, I would have knocked him on his ass. Fucking blah blah blah, talking all this shit. And as soon as okay, you are a stewardess, man. Like, I'm supposed to go to you for problems, and you tell me what to do, and I did what you told me to do. Chris Rising, shop stewardess. And so I went to HR. I told HR. Apparently you don't do that. And as soon as I did, as soon as the magnifying glass went on me, instead, completely backfired. Everybody just turned around and whistled. Pretend like they didn't know me. Started treating me weird. Just like that. As soon as I went to HR, it was all over. Having weird shit happen. Of still got that video. Like, I'm in the computer room. Somebody came down the basement. I didn't say nothing. But as they walk out, you hear a click. It's like they turn the lights off in the basement. City Hall. And then the door slams. It's a big old metal loud door. And I just get the feeling that somebody's still in there. So I just sit there quietly in the dark, let my computer screen die, and I hit the record button and set my phone off to the side. I probably sat there for a good 10 minutes before the light flicked back on, and freakishly fast, Rich Rosenthal came around the corner. No slam of the metal door. And I recorded that entire conversation. On 2 phones. They think that they got the recording because it was on my work phone. That was one thing they were very adamant about getting. But I had both my phones recording. Personal and work. I will say this though, you stole all of my evidence one time. I made sure that would never happen again. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then kindly, be on your way. Because there is this little club out there who do. Truthfully, if you don't, you're in my way. Like, I was already here, packed up, like my gun's loaded, I'm at the shooting range, and you just decide to do jumping jacks in this, like, right in between me and my target. Like, please go. It's not safe to try and shoot around you. It's not proper gun safeties. Then for some reason you put on a pink tutu and you ride a scooter in a circle. On my scooter! Let's go ride on my scooter! I'm super! Please leave. Silly faggot dicks are for chicks. Well, it's called a cult. They don't identify as one. But if you take a dictionary, look up the definition of what cult actually means, and then you grab one of their pamphlets, one of the ones about making tomorrow better today or some corny bullshit, and you compare them, it's the same exact thing. So by definition, the very word itself, you're in a cult. I'm sorry to have to be the one to break it to you, but like it didn't cross your mind or nothing. You didn't find the monocles weird? In my imagination, you all have monocles. Except for your boss. I'm gonna just take a random stab shot in the dark here. I'm gonna say your boss is probably overweight, what some would say a ginger, permishly curly hair, red, has a chimo mustache, wears a red Christmas sweater, and has somebody else hold his binoculars for him when he looks through them. That last one might be my imagination, go running wild with it, because I can't 100% say that is what happened, but that's what I see when the flashback happens. So that could be my bad, but we're gonna go with it. But he may be able to hold his own binoculars. I don't know. Truthfully, could not tell you. Well, if your boss isn't that, your boss's boss is. Bless you. Remember the code to get in the door. So many people made it up to the door but couldn't get in. It's I remember everything. That's the password. That's confusing as shit. No, down or south. Yes, money, down or south. Or stay. And then no, no. You let your bipolars kind of kick in today? Because I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Let me have a hit of your best pie. Let me have a hit of your best pie. All I do is poke smart. I do think I talk about it a lot. I don't take my cot. Just bite. Shriek, shriek, flinky, flinky. Couldn't say it better myself. That was a great B-Rad. R.I.P. Bless you. Why don't you go suck a black cock? Why don't you go suck a black cock? It's gotta be black since it's more insulting for some reason. Why did I change your kicks? I liked them the way they were. I won't speak to your manager. Wait, your kicks are the same. There's evil on my foot. So what do you have to bitch about now? know what you need to do is go fuck yourself. Huh? Well, you just gotta say the word. Get over your biggest fear. Words. I got the Frannies, remember? I ain't gonna listen to a fucking word, anything anyone says, unless their balls are in my face. Show me your balls. I think a congratulations is in order. There's starving kids in Africa. There's a family being robbed at gunpoint right now, and you have allowed Travis. Good job. Good for you. There's real problems out there, you know. At 2 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. What time is it? At 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. The end. Triple 846-99-3. That's cool. I mean, I'm not like in complete shock. Dude, I was conditioned pretty well. They were very thorough. Not to mention you're pissed off about everything every day. So if you had a good day, that would send me for a loop. Why aren't you yelling at me? What did I do? I'm so sorry. I know you fucking hate it when I'm smiling. If I'm ever happy, it is not a good thing. At 3 o'clock on a fucking Saturday. Saturday seemed, I've been noticing a pattern here. It's like the day where you should be able to let loose and do whatever the fuck you want. Day is the day where you don't make a peep.